Well, now, I mean, the biggest incident that I believe that you guys got into it was at the Hit Factory.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty wild situation.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about this situation quite a few times, man. But can you take me through it from your point of view?
Um, shout out to Praz. You know what I mean? Shout out to Praz because a lot of people, Praz, I don't even know if I should tell that story. Praz got situations right now, you know what I mean, that he dealing with. But yeah, I don't know if I want that. You know what I mean? We was at the Hit Factory, you know what I mean, and 50 was at the Hit
So
Factory.
how did you guys find out he was gonna be there? You guys heard
It was
he
a
was gonna
chick.
be
It was
there?
a chick. It was a chick from that was coming to see Ja and ran into somebody in a lobby, and they intercepted her and took her to their studio first, because I guess she knew them too. She knew someone that was in their entourage, some of the producers that was affiliated with 50 Cent. So in the mix of her coming to see us at the studio, I think she was coming to see one of the homies she was coming to see. I forgot who she was coming to see. She was coming to see one of the homies at the studio, and she ran in the lobby, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we got a studio in this building. What you coming to do?" She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going." I don't know if she told him. She must have didn't say nothing because she probably knew the tension. So she didn't say, "Yo, I'm going to see Black Child and them in the other studio." So she went with them to their studio first. Right, so now she kicked it. I guess they was like, "Oh yeah, this our spot, whatever." Boom, she's like, "All right, I gotta go." Right, she leaves and comes to our studio because that's where she was on her way to. So then she get over there. She tells us like, "Yo, 50 of them is over there at the other studio on the second floor, or wherever it was inside the Hit Factory. We're in the same building, but it was multiple studios within that building." So boom, once she told us that, that's it. Oh, them is over there, it's on. Let's get it popping. Ja, that's how Ja's on it. Again, like, yo, see, this the misconception. They trying to paint a picture of my Ja like he's something, like he's soft or something. But Ja is the one who was like, that, it's time to pop off. Oh, them is over there, I'm over there. I'm going over there. You know what I mean? Because the last time he seen 50, 50 snuffed him. Nigga, it wasn't no fair fight like this one and beat him up. No, just talking through a mutual gangster friend. So you thinking things is cool because you there with through a friend. You know what I mean? So maybe his guards was there, like Chaz has said. He just want us to talk. He ain't thinking about. So now when we hear you over there, Ja like, yo, that we going over there. The rest is history. We went over there and we them up. You know what I mean? We them up physically, and you know what I mean. That was it. We put
So
hands
you
on
walk
them
in.
niggas.
I heard they say that 50 yelled, "Get my gun!"
Yeah, once they said that, that's when it got crazy. You know what I mean? That's when it went to another level and start getting stabbed, because this is why I'm saying we gotta leave this shit alone, because somebody is gonna die. Somebody gonna die. Niggas keep playing games. It's the inevitable. Beef leads to death. Do y'all want to die? I'm ready to die. One thing about me, I live my life. Don't know. I don't give a nigga. I don't give a before I let it violate me and mine. I'm putting it all out on the line. So leave me alone, because I'm gonna go all out. You know what I mean? Straight up. And it don't need to be that way. You know what I mean? You need to chill, because it's gonna lead to somebody getting hurt. You know what I mean? So once it say get the gun, once again, I'm in defensive mode. I'm not letting nobody just pull out a gun on me and shoot me. You know what I mean? Or anybody that I'm with. If I'm on your team and we on the same team, we gotta get home safe out here in these streets together. Got to move as a team for real. You know what I mean? So once he said get the gun, it's all in popping, and a few of them got stabbed up. They never made it to the gun. You heard them telling their story that they said, oh, the gun was there. They ain't make it to the gun because once they said that, it went down. They got another story, put the clips together, right? I heard they had a gun with no bullets in it. Benzino got another story. If you put where he was there after it happened, and they came and then had a gun with no bullet in it.
The one thing that I always think, and I say this, sticks out in my mind, and this is where Tony Yayo's story is different. Tony Yayo said that 50 had this big nickel-plated 40 or 4/5 or something. To my mother, what I got to lie for? This ain't even that serious. Like, the came out, the gun was about as big as his palm. It was like a 38 snub, nasty, maybe with the wood off. You know those snubs without the handles that just got the iron piece that was probably black taped up?
Mm-hmm.
He said it had no shells in it. He said that homie dropped the gun. He picked it up. The gun had no shells. Now, I don't know if maybe he thought he was going to get some shells on the way down to the hit factory. Or whoever had the gun, maybe they thought they was going to find some shells. I don't know what the you got a gun with no shells in it for. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to me, I just was like, look, man, let me just get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Before, I don't know what the could happen at this point. The fucking hit factory's only like right up the street. So I don't know what's going on. And I know Jesus didn't either. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you don't really get yourself involved with shit. You know, I stay in my lane when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I called him a car service and then, you know, sent him to the hospital. That was it.
But them just saying get the gun intensifies the element of danger. You know what I mean? And that led to people getting hurt. That's why I'm trying to tell need to just fall back on the internet shit, fall back with playing these games because somebody gonna get hurt. We don't want no innocent bystanders. You know what I mean? This over there doing deals with from Netflix. You don't want to get caught coming out of Starbucks from a meeting. You know what I mean? Just leave this shit alone, man. For real, man. I ain't nobody out here hunting, looking for these, trying to cause drama, trying to put in work to kill you, and none of that shit, man. Y'all just trolling, playing internet games, but it's gonna lead, if you watch the shit that's going on with these young guys, a lot of young guys on the internet, this shit is leading to people getting killed. It's making memes and shit. I don't gotta even put no work in. You got people that love Ja, you got people that love me, you got people that love Gotti, you got people that might love some of them that may jump out the window. We don't even gotta be around. It seems like that's what happening now. Just trying to jump out the window for fifth and insert themselves in drama. If you married and you got a wife and she's successful and you playing these street games because you got a little bit of money with this, slow down, man. Because everybody's outside. Now you crossing lines and you putting yourself in the element that we worked so hard to take ourselves out of that element. You know what I mean? To bring people back to that element. This shit is like setting back 25 years, just like this beef. You know what I mean? Shit is stupid, my nigga. Yeah, play all that shit. Get that side too. When you get me talking about how pussy is and the drama, get me giving you the sensible side, how this shit is senseless. Just dying over nothing.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.